More than 8 million citizens in the Dominican Republic are eligible to vote in the presidential election. Unlike 2020, when President Luis Abinader won on an anti-corruption campaign, polls show everyday issues, such as the economy and street crime, are important to voters casting their ballots.
Corruption has been left behind in importance. The top issues are high cost of living, security, and employment. These are very structural issues that are part of our everyday life.
According to the World Bank, the Dominican Republic has been one of the fastest growing economies in the region. But this macroeconomic stability is reaching its limits. Inflation hit about 5% last year. It was nearly 9% in 2022. Lower productivity in recent years and climate change-related disasters, combined with the high cost of living, is making things difficult for the more than 40% of Dominicans who live in vulnerable conditions. Another issue in the election is nearby Haiti. The humanitarian crisis there is spilling over. Haitians cannot find work because of the economic crisis and political violence, so they go to neighboring Dominican Republic for work. In 2022, President Luis Abinader began construction of a border wall, a popular move with constituents. But analysts say policies like deportation are unrealistic, as the economy is reliant on migrant labor.
The Dominican Republic, Dominican entrepreneurs, for instance, employ Haitians to a great extent in agriculture, in construction, because they need that cheap labor. So, as you can see, there is a demand for labor, for cheap labor in the Dominican Republic, and there is a supply of cheap labor coming from Haiti. So, while Dominicans would not want that migration, there is an economic reality that defines that migration.
Abinader is leading in the polls. His closest competitors are former President Leonel Fernández and former Santiago Mayor Abel Martinez. Analysts say if Abinader wins re-election, he will need to dig deep to make structural changes in his second term to increase productivity, invest in innovation, green technology, and generate quality jobs. Abinader hopes by avoiding a presidential runoff next month, he can ride his popularity and restore trust in the country's government. Michelle Begue, CGTN, Santo Domingo.